your screen again, and everybody can see me. Well, not me, but you see the screen, right?
What page are you on?
Not yet. I'm not on any page yet, but I'm gonna do it here. I wanted to just, can you all see the screen?
Yes, you make it
Okay, perfect. So
small on mine.
it's small on yours. I'll make it as big as
Okay.
I can make it. Better?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, this is not a review. Well, it's a review, but in 1 second, not the page. Again, iron is silent, looks kind of like a Y, a big fat Y compared to anything skinny. It goes through that whole box, up and down on the side and the bottom. And that's the iron, and the aleph, its cousin, first letter of the alphabet, is also silent. They're space holders for the vowel. And if they're by themselves without a vowel, they're silent. Why they exist, je ne sais pas. Okay, and resh we did, which was page 16, if you're doing your own. And resh again goes across the whole box, goes down the whole box compared to some other skinnier versions of it. And resh at the corner on the right is rounded, and it's a regular R sound. And we did that last week. So today we're going to pick up on page 17. Now, the two major changes from when they went from Sephardic to Ashkenazi, I'm sorry, from Ashkenazi to Sephardic, was the little T vowel underneath. Remember, it used to be an or, now it's an ah, the same as the little dash. And this letter. When we were kids, anybody my age, older, or a couple of years younger, we learned as tav and sav, a T and an S, depending if the dot was there. Every time there's a dot in a letter, it's going to make a difference, except now with the tav. The Sephardic, it doesn't matter. So that's why many of us say Shabbos and Good Shabbos and Sukkot and all of those S's, and Bas Mitzvah, because it was the S version of this letter. That's why everybody not, younger and our age and younger says Shabbat, Bat Mitzvah. It's wrong if you say Bas Mitzvah. It just shows your age or shows how you were trained. It's not wrong. No one's going to say, oh my God, she said it wrong. No, you're not. But let's learn it again this way. So tav and tav, no matter what the dot, only time the dot doesn't make a difference. So write in your little black box there, TAV for tav, with or without the dot. Regular T. Now there's another T letter, what we're going to learn later, not today. Hi, honey. So there are times that there are two letters of one sound. There are two S's and two T's. But again, we don't care how to spell it. We just care how to say it. So let's look at this line. I'm just going to do it. Now, this first line, oh, I had a dot on my computer. That's so funny. I saw a dot and it didn't make a difference. I'm just going to mute you while you're walking with the baby. Is that okay, John? Or you can mute yourself,
Yes.
honey? Okay.
Okay, I will.
You got it, but I don't want you to not participate. I don't want to lose you, sweetheart. Okay, so again, it's an easy thing. If it's just a t sound, it's a t. T, T, te, 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 ta, ta, to, t. Okay. Again, the hardest part of this is learning the vowels, because that's what it's like learning Morse code. But once you learn the letter is the letter. And again, on line 2, you can just see it. It's the, t, t, te, te, ta, ta, to, t. Same thing. Rosalind's here. Hi, welcome. Hello, honey.
Hi.
So, did you just catch that this is the letter tav, T-A-V, with or without the dot? This is the only time.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, I didn't know when you popped in because your face popped up to me. So let's look at line 3 where it says the tav equals a tav. Again, it's not a tav and a sav if you learned it 100 years ago with me. So then it's just TT. TT. Remember the dot with the yud equals the same. Te, 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 ta, ta, to. Now, look at that last one on line 3, and then I'm going to let you guys do this because I just did the easy one. Why should I make I shouldn't suffer. It's your job. You know, you're learning that me. So the last one, you see the T, the tav and the O vowel next to it, because that vav is the O by itself. But then it tricked us and said, how are we going to give it an O again? Just putting the dot over on the side of the tav up on top of it. The only time you won't see that is with that shin and sin, because then you got dots everywhere and no one would know what you're saying. But other than that, a dot above the letter on that side is just the O. So the last one on line 3 is toe. So everybody sees that?
Yes.
Okay, so now go around the room, but I can't see who you are because I have the screen up. So let's go with, is Ann here?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good, honey. I didn't catch you at the beginning. Pittsburgh's in the house. Okay, so you heard, I don't know when people popped in. So let's do line 4. We might skip around a little bit, but let's do line 4. Ann's going to start. And
Kate.
again, letter vowel, no vowel, you connect it to the guy ahead of it. So let's see if she gets it right. Go ahead, line 4, Ann.
Kate, late, mate, shate, hate, eight, no, I ate again, and hate and rate.
Good. Now, the only thing is in the first one, it's just, you did a pretty of a hard K, but it's a chat. It's a
Fate.
fate. Yeah, but I appreciate that you might not have wanted to start coughing. Okay, very good. Very good. So I don't know if Dawn's marching with the kids. Where are you, baby? Yep. Okay, we'll catch her. Marilee, you want to do?
I'm
line
right here
5?
listening.
Okay.
I'm
you
right
keep-
here.
Okay, honey. I don't want you to fall behind. You call me anytime, Dawn, and we can work on it together. So let's do Marilee on line 5.
Okay. Rate,
Good.
rate, sha, rate, charade, charade, charade.
Ends in a T.
Charade.
Charade. Good.
Charade.
Very good.
Okay.
So it was, when you see the line doing that, it's prepping her to learn a word. When they take apart a word that we're going to get to, and they just do syllable by syllable until you combine it. And then you realize, oh, not so hard. I got it.
Okay.
All
good.
right. And then we're not going to do line 6. It's way too easy. Line 7. Let's go, Rosalind.
Shar,
Yes. Very good.
charate,
Good.
hasharate,
Yes.
hasharate,
Good girl.
hasharate.
Because that's the goal word. Okay, very good. Now this is not as hard. Believe it or not, it's only 2 words. I just repeated 3 times. I don't know when anyone's have apoplexy. So let's go. Oh, Nina, it's your turn anyway.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, it's 2
all right.
words. It's 2 words. Come on.
Maha.
Nope. Let's,
Okay. Malake.
now look at it. Look at it, everyone, to see what she did.
Malake.
It's 3 syllables. Mal, a, che. Everybody see that? Good girl. Okay, keep going, Nina.
All right. Hasharate.
Good. And then you repeat it.
Malake.
Hey,
Hasharate.
I don't hear that.
Malake. Hasharate. Malake. Hasharate.
Perfect. And when we go to line 9, what are you feeling?
No. On the end of line 8, that's
Yes.
a different word.
Oh, sorry. I thank you for
Hashalom.
catching that. We weren't paying attention. We're all just assuming
Hashalom.
Hashalom.
Okay, so look at that. Mala Che Hashalom. So let's all look at line 9 and 10.
Shalom.
Shalom Aleichem Mal Che Hasharet Mal Che. And then it doesn't keep going. Next line. Melech Malachei Hamlachim. So there you go. So you see the 2 dots up and down, and that's called a Shavah. there are going to be rules for it, but in those two words, we're doing two different things with it. Sometimes it's silent and sometimes it's a short vowel. So there's not a rhyme and reason all the time. When it starts the word, you always do it. When it ends the word, it's always silent. When it's in the middle, you have to just kind of know the word. I'm sorry, that's the best I can do for you. Unless there's two next to each other, then there's another rule, which I got. But look at how we did that. Mi melech, we know that. Ma, and we know it could be pronounced malche, but we know from the song it's malache.
Right.
But yet in the next exact example, we do connect it to the hey and it's hamlachim. Could it be hamalachim? I guess it could be, but we know it isn't. It's just like you kind of have to know it. And then you just listen to the cantor or the rabbi and say, how are they singing that? How are they saying that? So because we know from the song, so it's mi melech malachi hamlachim. And we don't the rest of the song. We'll learn it soon. We pretty much know it, but we're almost there. So now let's just review quickly page 18. We're not doing anything. We're not going through this page. We don't have the patience. Again, let's name the letters from the top. Aleph, Ayin,
Hey,
Hey, good.
hey,
Chaf,
Af,
final Chaf,
Amen.
Lamed,
Mem.
good. Mem,
Final mem.
final Mem, good.
Resh.
Great. Shin, Tav, Tav, very good. Look at how many letters you know already. And then the vowels, we don't have to, we're just going to do the sound. E,
A,
A, E, E, A, 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 O,
O,
O, and the Shabbat just to screw us up. There's no, we don't like it, so we're just gonna give it its real name. It's called the Sheva, S-H-E-V-A. And it's whatever I tell you to do with it. And other than that, just don't sue me. It's not my fault. Okay. So there we go. There we go. There we go. And then look at page 19.
18, 19.
We're going to skip 18 because I just feel like it because I want to get going here. 19. And there are the letters. It's lines, line 1, 2, whatever. And then they're going in each of the lines, it's going to practice for specific reasons, those letters going up and down as you can see them. So I'm just going to skip around for no reason. And give me line 3.
Shareit, Shalom, Sharech.
Nope.
No, Sheer,
Yes, sheer. Very good.
Shem,
Shame.
same,
No,
Shame.
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 Like
This
shame
is
on you.
shame,
Yeah.
Shame,
Yes,
and Shemo,
good.
Shemech, Shemech.
Nope. So here's
Shmecha.
perfect. There you go.
Shmecha.
Everybody look at line 3, the next to the last word. The
Shmecha.
final chaf gave
Has
us a vowel in it, which doesn't always happen. So you have to pronounce the vowel. It's not just sitting in there for fun, unless it was a shava, which is silent, okay? So look at that. It's she,
Shmecha.
me, cha. Everybody see that? Third line next to the last word. She, me, cha. Okay, and finish that last line, honey.
She, Mecha.
No,
Shimcha.
shimcha. So again, the mem, I'm so glad you made a mistake. No offense, I'm happy you made the mistake. Because
Shim.
look at that, the mem goes with the shin, so it's shim cha. Very good. I'm glad because that was an important mistake for everyone to catch. Okay, let's skip to line 6 and let's go Judy.
Shareit.
Good.
It's
Et
Et.
rhymes with met.
Met. Mo.
Nope.
Oh. Oto. Met.
Good.
And it's
Good.
Reshit.
Excellent, excellent. And that means truth, if anybody wants to know. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Rosalind, you want to try one? I'll
Sure.
give you line 10.
Okay, let me get it down.
Here, I'll get you down. Hold on.
Okay. All right, line 10. Shemo,
Yes.
Shimcha,
Yes.
Tam, Mayor, is that a three? I can't tell if there's three. Oh, it must be a Tamar. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And Mayro, Roche.
Yes. Everyone look at what she just did. It's that last word on line. Who knows what we're up to? 10.
10.
May Roche. The olive is sitting there for no reason. So just ignore the fact that it's just sitting right there. Not a clue why. So May is a syllable. The row would be a syllable, but then the shin, what would you do with it? You just go shh. You can't. So it's May Roche. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Bonnie, you want to try one?
Sure.
Okay, let me
What
give
line?
you, hold on, let me find you. Let's go to, I'll give you a harder one. No, I won't. Line 14, easy. 3 words.
14. Okay. Melech,
Good.
Malachim.
Good.
Thank you.
No.
Hamlachim.
Excellent. Everybody see what she did in line 14? Melech, melachim, it could be ham lachim or hamalachim, depending on how it's said in your shul. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Very good, very good, very good. And now let's go to unit 3. Let me just watch the time. I don't want to, oh, with plenty of time. All right. So not to confuse you a little bit, the yud is its own letter. The yud is a Y letter. Little yud in my box is in the top right corner, a little teeny apostrophe. That's the size he is up in the top of my box. Doesn't go across the top, doesn't go down the top. It just lives flying up there in the top on the right of the box, unless it becomes a vowel. But again, other than that, the guy does get to say Y, just like in English with Y is a vowel and Y is a letter. Sometimes you hear it, and so, you know, it is what it is. So
Exactly.
I'll give you a hint because we're learning the letter Yud now, and most of the time it's going to be the sound of the Yud, okay? Because that's what we're learning. So when I go to line 1, we're not going to treat it as a vowel. We're going to just treat it as a letter. So look at line 1, Yud. God, how would you spell it? Y-U-D, I guess, Yud. I don't know. Spell it any way you want. It's not an English word, a letter. However, you're going to remember it, Yud. So the first line is ye, yay, yeah, ya, ya. And what do I do? Somebody raise your
Yo.
hand. I can't see you. Yo, like yo, mama. Right, yo. So there is the yud sitting there, and who's his vowel? The vav next to it, which is sometimes a letter also, but became a vowel now because the yud can't have nothing. Every letter has something.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're okay. Get some water. You're good. Okay. So it would be yo, like yo-yo. So when you go to line 2, it's yeah, ya, yo, yo,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. Now, the next one, the ion is silent.
Mhm.
There's no yud in this. It just came in here to trick
Oh.
us. So it's just
Hmm.
L, like the trains that go above New York, the L,
No.
L, or Elohim, or, you know, Bethel, you know, L. L, yo.
Elohim.
Does everyone see L, yo? And then L,
Elohim.
yom. L, yom.
Elohim.
All right, so now we'll have some fun. I'll stop doing this and I'll make you all stop. For Bonnie, I'll give you the easy one now. We'll go backwards. Line 3,
Okay. Yol,
yes,
right? Yoch,
yes.
yo, yom, yomi.
Yes. Very good. Yeah, very, very, very good. And we're going backwards. Vilma, I haven't picked on you lately. Why didn't you say something? Oh my God, I left you out on 2 rotations. I'm sorry. Vilma, go ahead,
Yes.
line 4.
4, okay. Yale,
You,
Yake,
Yeah.
Yame, Yame,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would never be that way, but it wants you to remember that those are both M's. Yes.
okay, Yame. Yar,
Nope.
Yare,
there.
Yeah, we haven't changed the vowel on your whole line, so don't change it for me.
okay, Yare, Yate, Yesh.
Good. Everyone see it's the A vowel, line 4, straight across. We didn't trick her. It was just different combinations with the long A vowel. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, you know what, Vilma, we're not done suffering. Line 5 too.
Yal,
Good,
Yach,
good.
Yam, Yam, Yamim,
Good.
Ya'al.
Excellent. There you go. Ya-ar. Everybody see why she said ya-ar? Because the ion is silent. It has the ah, but it connects to the r. So it's ya-ar. Okay. So line 6, hold on my, oh, Rosalind, we're up to Rosalind.
Oh,
Okay. Yell,
Good,
Yalel,
good.
Ech,
Yeah,
yeah, Yem,
good.
Yet, Yesh, Layim.
Good. Very good. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let's go to line 10. Let's skip around. Oh, where's Karen today? Oh, she's absent again. Okay. All right, Mara Lee. Let's do line 10.
Eel,
No, vowels wrong.
Eel.
Nope.
I'm
L.
sorry, wait. Let me do it again. Okay, here we go. Eel,
Now, let me just make sure she's on line 10. The 3 dots is an
oh, I'm
N.
on 7, okay.
I figured you're doing it wrong. That's
I
why.
was doing
figured
it
you're on the wrong
7.
spot. I
You
skipped
want me
you.
to do 7, 10?
Nah, I didn't want to. I wanted to do harder stuff. Line 10.
Okay. L,
L.
L, L-O,
Okay, perfect that you did it wrong. Look at
Okay.
line 10, everybody,
yeah,
and look at the second word, and I want her to take it apart
El-yo?
herself. El-yo.
I lost where they were.
That's all
El-
right.
El-
Everyone look, at line 10, second word.
El-yo.
Line
Now
10.
look what she did. It's an L, it's the ion is the eh. You connect it to the L. The yud and the O become the second syllable, so it's El-yo.
Oh, yeah.
Does everyone see that? Excellent. Okay, keep going, Marilee.
Oh, boy. Okay, El-yo again?
Yes, but how does it end?
Ugh.
Yoch.
El-yo,
El-yoch.
El-yo,
Elohim.
El-yo.
Elohim. See, I can.
Okay, El-yom
Oh,
and El-yo.
Elohim.
Good.
Okay,
Okay, so when you make a mistake, trust me, everyone in their head is doing it. Probably half of them are probably doing it wrong as well. So it's good when you make mistakes because this way we point it out and we pick out what you did. Probably 10 people would have done. So there it is again. I don't know why it says yet. I guess it's just giving you the sound of the yud, but that's not the letter. So it's just telling you it's like a Y, like in the word yet in English, but it's a yud. And
when you do the alphabet, do you say yud or do you say yet? When you do the
no,
alphabet?
no, yet is an English word. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, zayin, chet, tet, yud.
Yud,
Chaf, chaf, yud. It's the name of the letter, yud.
okay,
It's
The
not,
last, excuse me, the last word on line 10, L-O-Y-O.
no, El,
yom,
El,
Yo.
Yom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, L-O-Y-O.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
look at it again. The
L,
The first syllable is the ayin and the lamed with the eh. So it's L. That's the first syllable. Now you're sitting there looking at the yud with the O vowel ending in an M. So it's El Yom.
Oh, yeah.
Please do the third word on line 10.
Absolutely. I can do anything. Well, no, I can't, but that's all right.
No.
El
Okay.
Yoch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're right. So the goal word was El Yon. So it must be in the song. We'll find it later. Okay. I'm going to take myself off the screen for a moment, just for a moment. Hello. I want you to see on my cheat sheets. Where are they?
Where are you? Oh, you're there.
I'm back here. I'm here.
I was, somebody wants to say hello to you.
Oh, where? Who?
Right here.
Hi, Margie.
Oh my God. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You taking Hebrew with us?
I'm just watching right now.
No, she was
Wow,
the
fabulous.
delivery girl for my house from the Chabad.
This is Barbara, everybody. She's a past branch president, region used to be branches, now they're called regions. And she's from that whole Nina, Philly area. She's a friend of Nina's. Hi, sweetheart. I'm so glad to see you. So I have cheat sheets, as you've seen them before. And I want you in my box. Oh, here, but by the way, let's just go backwards for a half a second. Remember, hey has the whole, chet you didn't learn yet, but they're the tabs, and the tabs have toes. You
Right.
see it? Just for you to see what they look like in the same space, they really look similar. So we'll learn chet, we don't know it yet, just make believe we don't know it now that I'm teaching it to you. But the hey has that hole in that line. The chet you don't know yet, but the difference between the chet and the tab has toes, has that little foot kicking out. See it? You all have to make magic boxes at home. So when you learn, and here's again, I wish I had a blackboard behind me, but this is the best as I could figure out how to do this. These three letters we've talked about in our box, there's that yud hanging by itself. The vav is a yud with a skinny line down, but the resh is that same shape, goes across the box and down the box. So if you don't look carefully, you could confuse sometimes the shapes, but again, it depends on the font of the print in that textbook or in that book. But they're pretty distinct. These, I think, are pretty distinct. It gets a little confusing when they add things, and then you're going to see. So now what letter are we learning next? I forgot what it was. What's not the
Nun.
None.
the next one after yud?
None.
No,
Oh,
so
the nun, right. So now, where's that vav? The nun, the nun doesn't go across the whole top of the box. It's a half of a box on the bottom and the top. Do you see it? Because that chet, where is he? There. Look at how fat he is in the box. He goes across the whole sucker, right? But the nun is half of him. You see it in the space? So if you don't look carefully, you're going to think it might be a chet, but it's a nun. It only goes halfway across the top and halfway along the bottom.
The
course.
one on our sheets doesn't do that.
Well, hopefully, and then don't forget, I didn't send it to you. I should have, and I will if you don't have it. Some of you I know have that cheat sheet. Where is that thing? This thing. I'm going to send you this too. This I love as well. This is like a master cheat sheet. Fabulous thing. So I got to get you that. I'll make that as an attachment.
She controls that.
Right. So
She sees all.
I
of it.
just want to make sure that when you look at these, nun is, we don't know it yet, but nun is going to have a final shape as well. And what did I tell you? Except for that, what was it? The mem. Every time there's a final,
Speaker view.
it takes that bottom line and just
There you go.
drags it lower than the box.
I
So we
think
learned that with that final chaf, and we're going to have the same thing with nun and final nun.
Well, the
Don't
nun,
know it yet. We're just learning nun now. This one.
the nun on our page doesn't look like
That
nun.
doesn't look like that.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
She's talking.
It doesn't, and it should. And that, in all fairness, it's a massive mistake in this book because that looks like a Zion.
Yeah, it does. So
And for
what,
those of you that know what a Zion is, a T-Z-I-O-N, it really is not fair. It should have been much smoother at the top, but it isn't. And that's why I say it's not just the letters and learning them. You have to learn the font of the typewriter that typed whatever book you're looking at. Because if you were, and your new students, in very much it looks like a Zion, which is a little bit more of a cockeyed top. It looks just like a nun, but it more has a cockeyed top. I can't help it. I didn't write the book.
So this
I
is
have many powers, but that isn't one of them. So I only can tell you that right at the top of that N, learn it, and this font in this book, that is a nun. We're not learning the final shape yet. Let me just see if we're going to today. No, we're not going to learn the final shape right now. So just know it's a nun. It looks skinnier. It looks like it's a long letter, but it's not. As you can see on line 1, it just,
It is.
it is. Yeah, you're right. It is. Oh,
the-
you know what? We're learning the final nun first. How stupid is
Final
that?
nun.
Okay, that's why it's, I'm looking at it and
so
saying,
this is the final nun.
it is. I'm so sorry. It is. I didn't realize that. Okay. All right. So we're going backwards. It's a Hebrew anyway. It makes sense. We're going to learn the final nun first.
No more.
So it does go longer than the line. And I don't know why. I guess it's because we need to know it for the next group
for
of
the
words.
song. Mhm.
And so that's why it's teaching it us first. So final nun, it's called final nun, nun sufi, but anyway, that's what it is. So nun, I guess I'd spell it like I'd spell a nun, N-U-N. Like a nun with the black hat, the habit, those kind of people. Not that you see any. When was the last time you saw a nun walking down the street?
Oh,
Every once in a while you do hear.
Mask on.
Never. I haven't seen a nun in ages. I'm sure there must be some around, but
Sweet nuns.
not like when we were kids, I guess.
Yeah.
So final nun, it's a final letter. It shouldn't be anywhere in the word except at the end. Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody's with me? Now that I totally screwed you up and thought we were learning nun first, but now we're learning final nun first. Nun, like, not nun, nun, nun.
Nun. Nun.
I don't know how
Nun.
you, I have like nudnik. Yeah, there we go. I have no idea how to spell that in English, but
So dirty. Look at it. It's fine.
any way you want to is the answer to that. So let's just, does everybody have their book? Do I need to share the screen again?
It's Dawn,
Okay.
I don't-
Dawn, am I okay looking at the book? Or do you want me to share the screen, honey?
Oh, you good?
I-
Excuse me. I have up to page 20. So what page
Okay.
we on?
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, let me
Yep.
go back. I hear kidlets. I love kidlets. Okay, share. No, we're good. Okay, I should have prepped myself better for that. Okay, final nun. So the first line is not going to have a sound there because it's just, what are you going to do? Go, "N"? Okay,
Hmm.
so it would be chain,
Lane.
lean, like lean cuisine, mean, like you're mean to me. I don't know. Sheen,
On,
roan, tain,
hang,
pain,
hen.
hen, like a hen and a chicken.
Mhm.
Okay,
Lean.
we needed the final nun to sing the whole song. I think that's what we're up to. That's why it's teaching us this first. Okay. So line 2. All
No.
right, now I've lost track totally. Who am I up to? Judy Kaufman. Let's do line 2.
Okay.
I mean,
Amen.
Amen to you, and so be it.
Yeah.
You mean?
Yo.
No. Don't listen to them. Shh,
Yeah,
everyone, shh, quietly to yourself. Judy, do line 2, third word.
Yes. Yamin.
Yes, it's an ah. Yamin. Very good.
Yamin.
Good.
Ain.
Good.
Okay, you don't pronounce the yud. The yud goes.
No, we don't. Thank you for remembering that.
Ain. Ain is-
Because the vowel, it became a vowel with the A dots. Do you need it there? No, but why do we need half the letters in English? They just put in there for no reason. So why do we spell it that way? Not a clue. Ain.
Margie, can you repeat that? Can she go back?
Absolutely. Let's go back
Thank
to
you.
line 2 at the beginning, and it's amen, like amen. The end,
Mhm.
amen. And then it's ya, mean. Ya, mean. And then now we're up to where Judy asked a question. Look at that next one. It's ain, like ain Kelohenu, but she said, is that a yod or is that a vowel? And in all fairness, if the aleph, it could have been easily typed out as just the aleph with the 2 dots and the final nun. But sometimes they put the yod in and sometimes they don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. So she's up to ain, keep going.
Shane.
Shane,
Shane, good.
Shane.
again, Sheen.
Very good. Sheen, excellent. Very good, very good. Okay, line 3. Who was I up to? Not a clue anymore. Now, Anne, let's go back. I have no idea where what I'm up to on my little list here. Looks like a very hard line. Poor Anne sitting there saying, oh my God, look what she gave me. But don't look at it like that.
Hamo,
Say it again.
ha, hamon,
Yes, I didn't hear the end. Perfect.
hamon, amen, yamin,
Good.
yati,
Say it again.
yatim.
Look at the vowel under the
No,
yud.
I'm wrong. It's
Now look at the vowel under the yud.
So it's yitain,
18.
That was
Ye-
everyone. Everyone was 1 second. Ye tain. Very good.
yitain.
18.
Very good. Okay. It's always the vowels that get us. That's the trick. Once you learn a letter, it's very easy. Line 4. Let's just do it together. Yan. Yan. Yin. Yon. Yom.
Say it again.
Yom. Like yom.
Kippur.
Okay.
Yon.
Yom.
Yom.
Yo.
Yom.
Yon.
Yon.
Yom.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Rosalind, how about 5?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
L yo
Yes.
L
Yon.
yon
Good.
L yon L yon L yon.
Yay, you got to that you got to the right word. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Nina, you want to do 6?
Oh, thanks. I got a friend here to show off for me. Yeah. Malo, Melach.
No. Don't listen to them. Do it
Don't listen
yourself.
to Barbara next to me.
Don't listen to anybody. Line 6, first word. Do it again. You got the first syllable correctly.
Okay.
Okay, everybody stop. I love that you screwed it up. Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
You're very welcome. Okay. Your first syllable's correct. What's your second syllable?
It's a silent letter.
But it has a vowel.
Right. So it's oh.
No. Look at that again. First
It's a-
syllable is mal. Everyone.
Wow.
The second syllable is a silent letter with a vowel. So it's an
Okay.
Okay. So you were putting that lamed in both sides of the world, on both sides of the mechitza. It stays with its friend, the mem. So
Okay.
it's mal, che.
Okay. Malachi.
Yes, don't double dip a letter. You were taking the vowel and bringing up the letter, the lamed, and bringing them up both sides. He stays with the guy ahead of him. Mal, the silent letter takes the sound of the vowel. It just holds the space for a vowel. So it's
Okay.
mal, che. Good. Okay.
Elyon.
Elyon. Very good.
Malachi.
Good.
Elyon. Malachi. And Elyon.
There you go. Now, by George, she's got it. Okay. But everyone else, I'm sure, you see, you have to just, it's just phonetics. It's just like we're in first grade sounding out syllable by syllable. It's no different. I promise you it's no different.
Yeah, but when do you, excuse me, when's the point where you just look at it and say it? Do you understand?
When you go to services and you practice in what I call lab, which is Friday
Yeah.
night services, much better than Shabbos morning, no offense to God, but an hour is a lot better than 3.5. And when you go to Friday night services and you read along, don't go by rote. Never now go by what you know by memory. Now you take the Siddur and you look at every word as they're singing it.
Light words.
And son of a gun, you will
You
like
can-
sight then know these words.
But the point is that like in English, we read the word as a whole. So you're
And you
doing-
will to the words you see the most often. If I showed you shalom, well, here, look at line 8. If you have a tapestry in your house or you have a shalom sign or you made a needlepoint, of the word shalom, it's going to be a sight word. I don't speak Hebrew fluently. Obviously I don't, but I'm assuming that when you just learn it and you keep doing it, they become sight words. We're sitting here syllable by syllable. Eventually, you're going to look at line 8 and just go, I know the first word, shalom. I don't have to sound it out. I know it, shalom.
Mhm.
Margie,
Yeah.
going to Minion helps too. Minion's a
Going-
short thing.
Yeah, Minyan's very short, but Minyan is more complicated prayers.
Yes,
Friday
it's
night,
more
it's like a-
complicated words.
And you have to sing. I love Friday night because you get to sing. And when words fit in a tune, I think it's great. So again, if you go to lab, Friday night service for 1 hour and you don't, close your brain and don't do it by memory and follow along in the Siddur, you will, I'm telling you, by the end of the semester, you'll know the Friday night service.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I'm in this class because I know all the sight words, because I've said them for so long.
Yeah.
But I've never broken down the words with the final letters. That's what
Yeah.
I have a problem, is the final letters.
All right, there's only 5 or 6 of them, 5 of them, whatever the number is. So and how do you find this? Are you getting this? I mean, are you comfortable with this now, Judy?
I am, yeah.
Good. So let's all look at line 8 and 9 and we could attempt to sing it. No hit.
Mhm.
Shalom Aleichem Al Achei Great Achei El Yon
Email us.
Imelech Malachei Hamlachim. And we're not going any further. Okay. All right. How are we doing on time? We're good for another letter? I'm sure we are. Okay. In my little world of Margie's stupid things, I want you to look at the bet compared to the letter that's going to look just like it without the dot. We're not learning the other letter yet, but this is a bet. Like, I bet you'll know it in a minute. B-E-T is how you spell it. A B and its cousin vet. The bet has the belly button. The bet
Right.
has, the kids sometimes say the bet has a ball in it, but they thought it was more funny to say the bet has the belly button. Now grown women all over the country are going to say bet has a belly button. Okay. The difference between the kaf and the bet or the vet, see the line at the bottom? It doesn't go to the end of the letter on the side. There's a little bit of an indentation. If that didn't have that little, that side thing to the right, you'd almost say it's a chaf. Or, but I don't want to confuse you. The bet in this letter is a belly button. It goes across the entire box, but the bottom has a little bit of a shelf to it compared to if it was just continuous. Do you see that?
Mhm.
And the B has the dot in it. So the B has the belly button. It's easy. Aleph, bet, Gimel, Dalet, hey. So we're going to learn vet, its cousin later, but bet, it's easy. So the first line is B, bay, be, ba, bo. If you're screwing up your vowels, if you're confused with your vowels, go to the first line of any of these pages and practice the vowels. The first line has nothing else except the letter and the vowels. So if you want to just keep practicing the first line of each one of these pages, So that you see that E, you don't have to say, what is it? You'll know it's an E. B, B, bay, bay, ba, bay. I can't see it. Bob, Baba, sorry, bo, bo. All right. And so now we're just going to use the bet because I'm just trying to see what the next page is. Oh, there's another vowel. So let's just finish today with this page. So let us continue now. Who I'm torturing? Who haven't I tortured lately? Have I tortured Bonnie lately? I've lost track. Go ahead, Bonnie, line 2.
Line 2, okay. Bohem,
Nope,
No.
Bohim,
nope.
Bohim.
Hold on. Line 2, second word.
Yeah, Bohi.
That's
Bohi.
correct. There's no M there, right?
Oh, no. Bohi, yeah. Boli,
Yes, good,
Bomi, Boshi,
good.
E.
Bo T. Now again, those first and second lines are practicing less of the letter, a little bit of the letter, but those vowels with it. So line 3, Rosalind,
Okay. Bo, bo, boa,
yes,
bo,
good girl.
achem, bo, achem.
Good. The right before it, it broke into the 3 syllables before you put them together. That's why it did that. Bo, chem. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Marilee, you want to do 4?
Okay. Bo. Boe.
Yes.
Boe. Boe.
Can't get easier than that.
Thank you, thank you, thank
You're
you.
very welcome. I gave you a break this time. All right, line 5, Judy.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Bo, 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 ach,
Yes,
bo, achem,
good.
bo, achem,
Excellent. Keep going. You get 2 more.
bo, achem, l'shalom.
Le shalom. Excellent. Excellent. And you knew the shalom really without even sounding it out. See, became a sight word.
Yeah.
Dawn, I hope you're following along. Anne, you want to finish us off line 6 over here?
Bo,
I am.
Good girl.
Other Ann there? Am I the only Ann?
Yeah, Pittsburgh, Anne.
Okay, line 6.
Yes, dear.
Bo achem, la shalom,
Good,
malache,
good.
shalom, malache, el layon.
Good. El Yon.
El
Very
Yon.
good. Very good. We're almost done. Take a breath, everyone. We're almost done. Rosalind, 7.
Bo, achem,
Good.
shalom,
I'm going to have you do like an I, like an apostrophe, like le shalom.
shalom, malachi. I know the song, so I
Yes, I know. Now you're reading it.
shalom, malach, malachi, elyon.
Good. We can break into song, Nina. Sing line 8. No, you don't have to.
Malachi, Malachi.
Okay.
Wait,
Where are you? Line 8.
yeah, Malachi.
No. Line 8, first word.
Oh, sorry. Mimelech,
Good.
Malachi, Hamlachim.
Good.
No.
Yeah. Ham lachim.
She's right.
Hamlachim.
What's the second word?
It could be
Malche.
malache, but it could be
Malche.
malche. So she knew it's malache in this case, because that's how the song goes.
Yeah.
It could have been either one, and neither would have been wrong, or, it's perfectly fine. All right, who wants the hardest one? Vilma,
Okay,
go ahead. Line, who knows? Who cares?
9.
Pick
Which
line
one?
9.
9.
Yeah, sure.
Alechem, Malachi,
Good.
Sharet.
Asharet,
Yes, there you go.
Malachi, Malachi,
Good.
Elyon.
Yon.
Excellent. Everyone together. Last line.
Email.
VLF, Malachei, Hamlachim. Good, excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
Hello. Okay. Let me just double check the time. Yeah, we could keep singing. Let's just do the alphabet because I want you to know those letters. So repeat it after me. Barbara, you can play too. Actually, when I was doing little kids, the only time I moved my tushy, oh, my hips had dropped better, by the way, a little bit. That shot 2 weeks later started to kick in a little bit. So I used to do calisthenics with them when we started class and we did the alphabet song. So again, I want you to learn them. So you might as well sing after me. Aleph, bet, bet.
Aleph,
Bet,
Gimel, dalet, hey.
Gimel,
Dalet,
Hey. Vav, Zion, chet, tet. Vav, Zion, chet, tet. Yud, kaf, kaf. Yud,
Yud,
kaf. Lamed, men, nun. Lamed, men, nun. Samech, ayin, pei, pei. Samech, ayin, pei, pei. Zadi, kuf, resh. Zadi, kuf, resh. Shin, sin, tav.
Shin,
Shin, tav.
Shin,
Let's
Shin,
learn the
Tav.
alphabet, simple as it can be. Each letter has a name and a sound, and it always makes. I'm singing it backwards. Anyway. but you have to-
Why are there two bets? Aleph, bet, why?
No, it's not. It's
Bet.
Aleph, bet,
It's
vet.
a song.
What Aleph,
Aleph, bet, vet.
oh, vet.
Vet
It's a
is
third
appears that there they are together in the middle of my little page. The
one.
vet is the belly button.
Vet.
So it's
Holy
Aleph, bet, vet.
Vet.
This is not in order.
Up is it?
It's when you learn the alphabet, it's a different letter, bet and vet. I call them cousins. And most of them, I'm just trying to think. But
It's not in
we're
any,
halfway through, ladies. We're halfway through knowing the letters. I mean, it's only like week 4, so, all right?
when you sing the alphabet, it's not in any order.
Less than that.
It's in the alphabetical order. Aleph, bet,
Hebrew.
bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, chet, tet. Yes, Bonnie.
I have a suggestion because I teach English, so I'm doing like the opposite of you. So what I do is I have the alphabet and I sing with them A, B, C. So if you have a copy of the alphabet, maybe you can
Okay.
scan it.
I
Up
can do
front.
that. I
Right.
can do
Yeah.
that. Actually, I even used to have a little, what do you call those 45s? The little records, like a record of that. And what was the
But if we could see the letter when we say it, that would
letter
be
has a
good.
name and a sound that it always makes. So we'll sing the special chorus. We'll have fun. It will not bore us. It's the Aleph, bet, boom, boom, boom. Aleph, bet, bet. I will do that in alphabetical order because the cheat sheet, I'm trying to think, Aleph, it's not in alphabetical order.
No, it's not.
Dalet, hey, it isn't. So the cheat sheet's great to have, and I'll try to get that to you. I will get that to you. But I will try to find an alphabetical, just not the extra stuff, just the letters.
I think I have one. If you want me to, I can email it to you. Can you
Okay,
tell me?
great, great. I
Oh,
used to have it across the board, in a classroom you have it, so you could just literally point as you're singing with the pointer thing.
Okay. Tell me your email.
Oh God, M Miller for Margie Miller, just M Miller, and it's a women's league one. So at WLCJ, Women's League for Conservative Judaism, at WLCJ.org, O-R-G.
Okay, gotcha.
You got it. Thanks, Bonnie. So
Okay.
does
I have
anybody
that.
feel like they're drowning?
No.
Nobody feels like they're drowning. You're all right, okay? Anyone that wants me, just call me up and say, I need 20 minutes of your time and do it on the phone. I've done that with a few of you. I'd be glad to do it with any and all of you. This week is Yom Kippur, and we have, I will teach you my last Yom Kippur lesson as if you were little children. It's how you ask for forgiveness and the requirements for God to forgive you. And so if a kid was sitting next to me without the parents suing me, I'd hit the kid very gently. And I'd hit the kid. And I'd say, I'm so sorry. And I'd hit the kid again. Now the kids are giggling. They know I'm not hitting the kid, hurting the kid. And I'd say, I'm so sorry. And it hit the kid again. And I said, but I'm so sorry. And then I'd look at the group after 3-4 times, giving the kid almost a black and blue, not true. And I said, am I sorry? No. I said, well, you're calling me a liar? I said, I'm sorry, but you didn't stop hitting him.
Mhm.
So when you do a wrong, the words are not enough just to say, I'm sorry. There's another element for God to forgive us, and that's for us to not repeat the behavior. So the words were not enough, and the behavior stopping isn't quite enough either. You have to say and own it. I'm sorry. Stop the behavior. And the fourth element is to really do right. Do something right. Do something right, whether it pays it forward in some positive other action other than that relationship between the two of you. So the elements of forgiveness are not just to say the words, to change the action, but to also extend it to do something right to that person and somebody else, or somebody else, pay it forward, do something better to the whole. And so those are the elements of forgiveness. And so if I've wronged any of you, which I hope I haven't, I don't know you long enough to have done that. But again, I'm sorry. And I think when you ask your friends for forgiveness and you make that blanket statement, know that it's 4 elements. It's the words, it's the action, it's the not repeating of the bad action, and to do something positive to that person and or somebody else, so that you really feel like you've repented more than just in that relationship. And God forgives all. So they say. So I wish you not just an easy fast, and for those of you that cannot fast, don't. I was president of a synagogue. I gave out smelling salts to all my ushers. It's not a punishment from God. So if you need to take your pills in the morning, take your pills in the morning. Have your cup of coffee, have breakfast, and just skip lunch if you have to. Don't not eat. I know someone that literally walked in the house after Yom Kippur and dropped dead. So I say that very seriously. But it's not a punishment. It's just a moment that you can contemplate. You need your pills, take your pills. But take the day and not just fast, but make it meaningful. And so I wish you all an easy fast, but I wish you a meaningful fast. And that to me is more important than not eating. To me, God doesn't care if I eat or don't eat personally. I do fast. I take my pills in the morning, but it's more that I spent the time thinking. And that to me is many more points to God, to me personally, than worrying about if I ate lunch or didn't. So I wish you all an easy fast, a meaningful fast, and we will see each other next week. Anybody good? Everybody's good? Have Shabbat Shalom, and have a good to see you,
Shalom.
Barbara.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, and